What's up, Travel Squad? We are back at it again. Welcome back to our ShipShape vlog series. If you happen to be new here, ShipShape is a vlog series where we are trying to get in shape, lose some weight for our future cruises, particularly the inaugural sailing of Icon of the Seas in January 2024. We also have a Facebook group where we share tips and tricks, meal preps, exercises, and just generally discussing our ups and downs with you guys throughout this journey. If you want to follow along, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. You can also hit that notification bell to be notified when we post, and smash that thumbs up button. If you really like us, you can smash that join button down below to join our memberships for a few extra perks. Today is Sunday, which unfortunately means tomorrow is Monday, but today is meal prep day. So Fain and I are gonna go to the grocery store, get the ingredients we need for our lunch meal prep for the week, and we're choosing one of the recipes that you guys suggested in the ShipShape Facebook group. I'm particularly excited for this week because this is the week that we are starting our weekly challenges. So this week's featured meal prep comes from our wonderful member, Leah. Leah posted this Mediterranean style recipe with ground chicken meatballs, some tzatziki, cucumber, and it just looks like heaven. Got our little mise en place over here. We actually got several of these items from Aldi.
Never been to Aldi. That Aldi seemed like it didn't have that much stuff in it, but it was just weird to see like all the off brands. Like we ended up getting, where is it? We ended up getting Cheez-Its, but it looks like the Cheez-It box of the color scheme and the gradient, but it's actually the Aldi brand.
And they even have extra toasty like Fain like.
It was, I knew what I was picking out. I wasn't like, oh, like this is a weird brand. Like it looked like the actual brand for other things too. Every time I'm looking at this tzatziki, I'm just like, I just want to.
It looks really good, and I was shocked to find something like this at Aldi's.
Laura, I just want to remind you that because you're cooking, you gotta clean too. I decided to give Laura a little hand and get a jump start on cooking some of her orzo, is that what you call it? Orzo?
Orzo, I think.
Cooking it in the Instant Pot, get this ready so we don't have to wait for it like we did last time for the chicken bowl.
And now we are going to make our ground chicken meatballs. I'm just gonna throw this in that bowl.
You gotta season it, right?
Yes. Why do you make this joke every time? So we are gonna add about 2 pounds of ground chicken. Just gonna flop it on in there, and 2. Then we are going to add 2 eggs. By the way, Fain and I are just like doubling everything in this recipe so we can have it, the 2 of us.
Don't crack the eggs in there. My grandma taught me something different.
Okay.
Little rule of thumb, she used to do a lot of baking. Rule of thumb, you crack the eggs in like a clear container, like a cup or something like that, so you can like look at it and see if there's any egg, like any like shells and stuff like that. Because sometimes, depending on what you're putting the eggs in, it can be a pain to get the shells out. So you want to like do like a little pre-check before you put the eggs in. Unless you're a pro at cracking eggs.
1 cup of some feta cheese. We actually got some reduced fat.
Can you say that you're feta up with me?
I thought I made the dad jokes. Okay, I guess we're using the entire thing. Gonna add in some parsley, freshly washed of course. But the recipe didn't call for this, but I think this was Leah's suggestion to add a little bit of spinach to the meatballs, and I thought it was great because we need some vegetables.
It's also because your mom called out that you have no vegetables in your food.
A little bit, yeah. And we have some leftover chopped onion, so I think we'll just throw that in as well.
Yeah, still fresh, crispy and everything.
And then we're just gonna season with our hearts. We're gonna add in a bit of pepper. We're gonna add in some salt, and then we're gonna add in some dill weed that's already dry. Seasoning. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, that's good. And all of the garlic powder.
All right, get to mashing. Let's get it on in there. And there's no better way to mix something than with your hands.
Oh, there's so many textures. Do I do both hands?
Whatever you're comfortable with. That's what she said. Do you add breadcrumbs to this?
There's not any in the recipe. All right, let me see really quick if it's if the flavor is good. We're aiming to make about 30 of these so we can put 3 in each meal prep, and we need 10 meal preps. Math. Guess I'll just start off by making them around this size, palm of my hand.
That's not bad.
And then I'll add to it if I have more. I feel like I'm making each one bigger.
All right, so air fryer's ready to put them in?
Yeah.
Nice and clean.
Let's hope they stay together. Some of them are prettier than others, but I made them as ball-shaped as possible.
Yeah, you did. The orzo is cooked. Now it's time to season it with some lemon juice, you said?
Yeah, so we're gonna do lemon zest and lemon juice. We don't have like an official zester, so we're gonna try our like cheese grater thing.
That is a zester on that side.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I just do that, right? Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get any of this actually in there, but we'll see. Our lemon is zested, and now we're just going to use that same lemon and get the juice out of it.
We don't have like an official like lemon zest tool, so I'm just gonna use a spoon.
That'll work.
I'll give you $10 if you take a big lick of this lemon.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, never mind. I thought you were 100% gonna say no.
Pour her in. Oh, wow. Next we'll add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Make that 4 because we're doubling the recipe. Parmesan, garlic powder, black pepper, and a little bit of salt. What? No, that's not the vibe.
It's like the shoes on the other foot today.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I played it last time, so now you're plating.
Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna start out plating the orzo. I'm gonna start with half a cup and see how that looks, and then we'll go from there. All right. I feel like that looks pretty decent.
Oh, wow. I didn't think it was gonna fill up the whole thing.
Yeah, we actually have a little bit extra, so I'll just like top each one off a little bit more.
Next up are these meatballs.
I was gonna say it like that.
Oh, okay, go for it. And next up is?
The meatballs. We don't have like an even number of them, so I think what we're gonna do is like, some of them are gonna get 2 big ones, and then other ones are gonna get 3 small ones.
Give me one. Now we have even. Thank you.
So I'm just gonna place that right on top of the orzo. There's 2 big ones.
Yours looks so much neater than mine.
I feel like this one's a little easier because it's not a bunch of tiny pieces like the chicken was.
But we did try the meatballs, and I can't remember if I said this, but they were good.
I'm gonna do like about, I guess this would be like a tablespoon on top of this right here. Just like so.
It smells so good. I can go for a gyro right now. Is that it? That's our... Because it looks like no food.
It's definitely a lighter lunch, but you can also take your cucumber and add a little extra tzatziki tomorrow to dip it in. I always like to have kind of a lighter lunch anyways. I like my dinner to be larger, so for me this works. But Fain may need to up his portion sizes maybe on the next meal prep. Meal prep is done. Now I am going to try to get to sleep early tonight because this week's challenge starts bright and early tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is very early. It is 6:59. It should technically say 6:30 a.m., but I may have pressed snooze a couple of times. Anyone else's brain just like functions early? I like can't think of what I need to do to get ready. I know it's not that early, but for me it is, and I am not a morning person. Fain has decided to join me for today's challenge.
Yeah, you ready to go?
Nope.
Come on. It's only 7:18.
Unfortunately, Fain is a morning person. I don't know how I ended up with a morning person, but here we are.
Yeah, let's go. I guess someone didn't check the weather today. All right, let's put our raincoats on and go for a walk.
I'm mad.
There we go, no excuses. The ducks are loving it though.
For this week's Ship Shape Challenge, we are getting up early every single morning this week, Monday through Friday, and doing some kind of workout. I may not have picked the best one for this morning with the weather, but we're gonna do it anyways. And I do have Fain joining me.
What are we actually doing today? Are we just walking?
Yeah, this morning is a walk.
You got me for this?
I thought you were Mr. Morning Sunshine.
We're gonna walk around our apartment complex like 3 or 4 times, right? Just get a good mile in. The
combination of Fain's shoes and rain jacket is killing me. He just looks like a little kid walking around in his raincoat, walking to the bus stop.
So it has been about 3 weeks and our gym is still closed on those weird business hours, 8 a.m. to 5:30. Like, it's weird when apartment complexes say they ordered something and it hasn't been delivered, where like it's 2023 and like I can get it the next day.
And lap number 1 is complete. How are you feeling, Fain?
Like, this is why I don't like walking. I honestly personally don't think walking counts as an exercise, and it's only because like my heart rate is not doing anything. It's definitely getting steps in, but it's just I need something more like exciting.
You gotta power walk. You're just leisurely strolling right now. Having short legs kind of sucks because I literally can't keep up with Fane. And he's not even going that fast. But look how far he is ahead of me. You can barely even see him. Lap number 2 is completed. I'm getting a little bit nervous because I'm hearing a lot more thunder and seeing a lot more lightning, so, ooh. Well, that was fun.
It did make a difference when I started like walking a lot faster. Also, I'm starting to realize how much stuff we don't need in the move because there's a box that we didn't even open and I have not missed. So it just shows that we have more stuff than we actually need if I'm not even noticing that we don't have it.
And we got rid of so much stuff before we left.
All right, what is your move now? What's your next plan?
I may or may not have taken an hour-long nap after we got back from our walk this morning, but we're gonna pretend that I didn't. And it is finally lunchtime, and I'm so excited to try these Greek chicken meatball bowls, whatever we're calling them. I'm gonna pop it in the microwave and see where we're at. Let's take our meal outside, shall we? Well, it's still cloudy, but it's not raining right now, so that's nice. All right, stuck her in the microwave. I took the cucumbers out, stuck this in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. Honestly, they look perfectly cooked inside. I have to show you guys. Look at that. Those are so good. Wow, okay. I think next time I'd probably add a little bit more seasoning. Shout out to our air fryer. If you guys don't have an air fryer, highly recommend it. It makes making your own meals at home so much easier. If you guys are interested, you can check out our Amazon affiliate store to get one of them. The link is down below. It's gonna be under health and fitness, I believe. Really, really happy about this. Let's try the lemon orzo. Very, very good. And this tzatziki sauce from Aldi, A+. Okay, Aldi, not bad at all. Another successful meal prep. And you know what? Doing stuff like this really motivates me to keep going on this. If you want to see your recipe featured on the next ShipShape episode, go ahead and leave your recipe in the ShipShape Facebook group. If you haven't joined that yet, the link will be down below. Huge shout out again to Leah for posting this in the ShipShape Facebook group. Happy Tuesday, everybody. As you can probably tell by the sun, it is not 7 a.m. I couldn't sleep last night, so I slept in a bit this morning, unfortunately, and missed my planned workout. It is lunchtime. I have a little break from work, so I'm still gonna do it. These sprinklers feel like I'm walking in an amusement park where they have those like misters for you when it's really hot out, and it feels so good. Just hope I don't get the camera wet. Lap number 1 is completed. I think I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna go inside and try out some fun home workouts that I found online. Hey buddy, what's up? I promise we will try to bring you guys into the fitness center with us. Hoping these hours get updated so we can go early in the morning or in the evening. We are back inside now. We completed our 2 laps and now I am going to try out some at-home, work-from-home workouts. I find that something that stops me from working out a lot of the time is that I have to get ready, I have to drive, I have to go to the gym or to a class, but I can literally just do this on my floor. So let's try it out and see how it goes. We'll put the link to this down below, but this is my inspiration. I found this article and we're gonna try out some of these. First one we're gonna do is this bridge. I do not have a fancy mat, so this runner is gonna have to do. I did 3 sets of 12, so let's move on to the next one. This next one, we are trying out the chair squat. We don't actually have any dining chairs right now. We got rid of our old ones when we moved to Orlando. I have my office chair, so we'll see how this works out. Okay, I think I did 3 sets of 12. Kind of lost track, may have done 4, but yeah, that got me a lot more than I thought it would. Let's do some bicycle crunches next. Okay, wasn't sure this would actually be a good workout, but it's not bad for midday on my lunch break. I am definitely breaking a sweat, and thankfully I don't have any more Zoom meetings today, so I can get as sweaty as I want. Good morning, Travel Squad. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I got someone with me on my walk this morning, my friends. It's about 7:30. I meant to get up a little earlier than this, but I laid in bed scrolling on my phone. But we are, I guess, halfway through this challenge now. I'm not feeling as tired this morning, so I think we're gonna try and do 4 laps and push ourselves. Lap number 1 completed. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting those exercises yesterday to do much, but I'm actually relatively sore today, particularly my legs, a little bit in my stomach, so that feels nice. If you are enjoying the ShipShape series and the first week of our weekly challenges, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't, and give this video a thumbs up. If you really like this series, you can hit that join button down below to join our memberships for a few extra perks. Whew, finished my 4th lap. Actually did manage to work up a sweat, even though it is chilly outside, but that's what we're going for. I did track my workout on my Apple Watch, so looks like I did about 27 minutes and I did about 1.12 miles. Not bad for a little morning walk. Occasionally, Noom does this thing where in the app, they tell you to treat yourself. And I got one of those last night and I wanted to use it today. I'm gonna go get myself my treat for getting up on time this morning and doing all of my laps. Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing great, thank you.
Thank you. Made it back with the goods and I got myself a grande iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. It's one of my favorites. It was super popular when it came out a couple of years ago and I really love it because it's not too sweet and it's about 120 calories, so pretty decent. And then I got my classic egg white bites. I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 4 of this week's challenge. Hey everyone, it's Thursday. Not gonna lie to you, today kind of sucks. I just woke up this morning, kept snoozing my alarm, couldn't get myself out of bed. I've just been super low energy all day. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we're dealing with it. We're still gonna go. I truly almost did not do the workout today. I really had to talk myself into it, but we're gonna go check out the gym finally. I'm sure I'll feel better after doing this. They have this little strength training room, which is really nice. So I think I'm gonna try this out. They have some free weights, plus they have TRX, which I love. Yeah, I forgot how tough those ones were. I think what I'm gonna do now that I know we have TRX here, because I didn't realize, I think I'll do some research and maybe come back and start doing more TRX. Well, just as I figured, I feel much better after that workout. It's about just like getting yourself there. I feel like the thought of going ends up being so daunting or just like sounds so exhausting that you just don't go. But I feel like 95% of the time I have more energy and feel better after my workout. Feeling pretty good. Not gonna lie though, I'm pretty happy that tomorrow is the last day of this challenge. I don't know if this early morning workout thing is for me, but happy Friday, everybody. It is the last day of this very challenging for me challenge. So we're going out with a bang today.
You did a really good job with your challenges. Like, you're not a person, I have a hard time waking you up and you actually did pretty well.
3 out of 5 days this week I got up on time, but I did do the workout every day. But first, before we do our workout this morning, oh, by the way, it's 5:12 in the morning. We have to take this guy to the airport.
Yeah, last minute trip. You guys can see my official film crew kits. I unpacked those into that one kit. Yeah, I got a gig out in Cali, and because we live in Orlando now, not Atlanta, I have to go to Atlanta first and then go over. It's just a weekend trip. I'll see you on Monday.
Okay, last workout of this challenge. I waited for it to be daylight out because I don't want to go walking in the dark, but it is 6:55. I think this is the earliest I've gotten out here all week, so thanks, Fain. We have our ducks here that are ready to cheer us on. Ready to go, guys? We are going to try for 5 laps today. I think it's doable. Lap number 2, lap number 3, lap number 4. Almost there. On our last lap, lap number 5. We're in the home stretch and I am so ready. And just like that, our very first weekly challenge has come to an end. Before I get into how I felt about this challenge and everything, I just want to thank you all for all of your encouragement and inspiration. Honestly, you guys are a big part of the reason why we're doing these things, and we are so thankful for your support and for the ShipShape Facebook group. It means more to us than you'll ever know. So thank you. This week's challenge was very personally challenging for me. I have absolutely never been a morning person my entire life. I feel just like angry super early in the morning. I am just so groggy. I feel like I can't function. So making a challenge of getting up early every single morning and on top of that working out, it felt really daunting to me. But now that it's over, I know that I can do it. There may have been a couple of days where I did not get up on time, but I still went and worked out, so I am very proud of myself for that. Overall, I don't think this lifestyle is for me. I definitely think getting some movement during the day, I am going to incorporate that more. I just don't know if it'll necessarily be at 6 or 7 a.m. I think another major part of it for myself, I don't love to eat super early in the mornings, but I get really hungry when I wake up too early, so it just doesn't work for me in my lifestyle, but this may be something that works really well for you. Thank you all so much for being with me throughout this challenge this week. It's been a journey, but we will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Knowing your body feels so tired.